When you take a look at your enabling skills, what are you getting for the fluency and pronunciation? Are those some areas that you need to improve? If yes, then the question is, what are you doing to improve? I hope you're not saying, just keep practicing. Because if you do what you have always done, you'll get what you have always gotten. Let's make a change. My name is Sonny and this is Sonny English. And in this channel, I provide real tips and tricks on how to get your PTE score. Now in this video, I'm going to introduce a tool to help you with your pronunciation. Now this tool is actually helpful for certain parts of the reading module as well. But we're not going to go into that. I'm only going to focus on pronunciation. And yes, only pronunciation, not fluency. This tool is not for helping you with the fluency. That'll be in a separate video. So y'all ready? Let's get into it.
Oftentimes when people have trouble with pronunciation, it comes from the read aloud because you can't anticipate what kind of words they're going to give you. Not like the describe image or retell lecture where most of us are probably using templates. Okay, I won't be talking about templates in this video, that'll be in a different video. But here, if we're doing the read aloud and we're having trouble with pronunciation, what are we going to do? We're going to look up each word in the dictionary? Or do we have some particular app that we have to type in each word? Well, I have a tool for you guys that's helpful for what I think. So I'll introduce that tool for you first, and then we're going to show you how to use it. First, I want you to go and look for Onenote. This is not a secret or a hidden application that you can download somewhere for free. This is actually a free program from Microsoft. It's a name that you can trust, I guess. I don't really like Microsoft products, but this is a good one. Onenote, you just click on it. As you can see, I've already done this. We're going to open up the website. That's the Australian internet for you. It's running quite slow for me. Now, you don't need to sign up. Well, maybe you might need to sign up, but most of us will probably already have a Skype account or maybe even a Hotmail account. So if you already have an existing Skype account, you can just use that here because it's all connected through Microsoft. And I already have a Skype account. I don't need to sign up for anything, so I'll just go to sign in. If you don't have one, then you'll probably need to create one. Again, it is free. As you can see here, create one. So I would just log in with my Skype account, if I can remember it. This is my email. And I will need to type in my password, I assume. And there it goes. So I'm going to be in Onenote. So you can see that this actually takes you to all the other applications that they provide. Everything's on cloud now. So Skype is here. Microsoft Word is here, but all I'm going to use is the Onenote. Alright, so I'm here. As you can see, there's nothing else that you can click on besides my notebook. So I want to go there, go to my notebook, and Onenote should be opened any second now. There it is. Alright, so I have some, well, it's gone. It was here, now it's gone. This is what I was practicing with my students, and see, it's called reading practice. So now I'm going to go back to my read aloud. So when you're doing the read aloud practice and you have the text, now let's not practice it here. Let's take that text, copy it, and let's paste it into the Onenote. Okay, and now I have it here. What am I going to do with that? Just practice reading here? Yes and no. So before we actually start the practice, I want you to take a look at this up here. It says view, right? And once you click on the view, right below it, you have something called Immersive Reader. This is what I want you to do. Click on that and this will open. And now it's enlarged. Okay, so this whole thing, for the purpose of practice read aloud, I just want to enlarge the text. No, I'm joking. Okay, there's a lot more than just enlarging the text. Now when we're reading through the text, if you come across a word that you're not familiar with, maybe this one, I didn't mention this one, click on it. So each word that you click on, they can actually give you the pronunciation of it.
Parliament.
There it is. Okay, so if you're not familiar with the pronunciation, every word has the option. So they even have the illustration for the definition, only on certain words. So this tells you that it's probably designed for children. But hey, whatever helps, helps, right? So we can use this to help with our pronunciation. As you can see, there's more graphics to help you with the definition. So the tool here is to help you with your overall pronunciation of the word. The fluency itself, not necessarily. The reason is because there's a certain way you have to speak for the PTE, and I'm not going to talk about that here for that fluency. But for pronunciation, it will actually give you the confidence to know that you're reading words properly. So now, is that all it can do? No. So if you go down here and you take a look here, you can actually adjust the speed. Okay, why am I adjusting the speed? The speed of how fast they read it. And you can also adjust the male or female voice. Okay, so I'll just keep it on the female. And if I'm reading this and I want to have a sample of someone reading it to me, you can just click on the whole play button at the bottom and you see what happens here. But first you want to click on where you want them to start reading. Okay, so if you click in the very first word, it'll read the whole thing. If you click on the middle of a sentence, then they're going to start reading from there. So I'm going to click on the first word and then I'll show you a demonstration.
The ritual of the state opening of Parliament still illustrates the basis of the British Constitution. The sovereignty of the royal family has passed to the sovereignty of Parliament, leaving the monarchy with the trappings of power, while prime ministers are still denied the kind of status that is given to American and French presidents.
Not bad. Now, it sounds better than your typical robotic sound, but that's still not the way that I would suggest you do the read aloud for the PTE, but it does help with understanding where the syllable stress is. Now, speaking of syllable stress, that's the whole purpose of improving your pronunciation. Now, click on this side right here and you're going to see something. Syllables. You see that? So when you're practicing the pronunciation, if you click on this, they will actually separate the syllables for you. So you see here, they separate it into 3 syllables for presidents because there are 3 separate vowels. The E, I, E. I'm not going to go into a lesson on syllables, but basically the vowels will be your syllables. There are 3 syllables here. They split it up for you. And now if you click on it and you take a listen, you can hear what the emphasis is, where the syllable stress is. And that will help you determine how to pronounce words properly because each word should only have 1 syllable stress. For example,
presidents.
Presidents. It should be in the first syllable. Okay, so now I also mentioned that this can help with other reading modules as well, but I won't go into it today. But as you can see here, it does give you parts of speech. If you click on these tools on the side and close this, you'll see that it breaks down the parts of speech for your reading if you wanted to identify what nouns, verbs, and adjectives are. Okay, so once again, this is the Microsoft OneNote. It is a free program. I think it is extremely helpful for you for your pronunciation and maybe even your reading. But again, not for your fluency. That is not how I would suggest you read for the PTE speaking. Read aloud. Got it? If you thought this tutorial was helpful, please check out my other tutorials. Please remember to like and subscribe to my channel. Please leave a comment below if you have any questions. I'll see you on the next one.